Hello everyone, and welcome back to Divine Rebel. My name is Racy, and I'm going to be giving the messages for you today. For those of you who are new to me and the channel, please be aware I have no filter, and I do not sugarcoat my messages. So if that is not your thing, or you have children around, or you just don't appreciate that kind of a message, I am always very respectful of that, and I'm giving you the opportunity to sign off now. Otherwise, we are going to be getting right into the message. This is for Gemini and those with strong Gemini placements in their chart. So if you know what house Gemini rules and what's in there, it might give you some specific insights into certain areas of your life, okay? Specific areas of your life. With that said, Gem, overall, before I get into the milestone of your month of October, the overall energy that I got from the reading as a whole is not, it doesn't feel good, okay? It doesn't feel good. The Strength card, when I saw this card, I was immediately drawn to the feeling like the lion energy was a costume, that it was a facade, putting on a show that you're fine, or acting like you're royalty, or maybe even like your shit don't stink. Forgive me, I love you guys. It's almost like acting like your shit don't stink, or acting like you're not crazy. Okay, because this person in the middle that I was really drawn to looks crazy. And these yin-yang symbols on the sides of his face in this deck, it's almost like seeing red instead of seeing the light. And there's pieces missing that bring them together of understanding. So there's a real serious lack of understanding. And I didn't like the energy of this card. And so I'm hopeful that this is the energy you're moving out of by the end of the month. Because I really, and it could be someone you're dealing with, right? Take it how it resonates. Don't get pissed at me if it's in reverse. That's fine. Depending on what Gemini is in your chart, what house, it could be just that area. Okay, it doesn't have to be you in general. It could be how a certain area of life makes you feel. This is about coming off like you're okay, or putting on the facade that you're okay, but feeling like a crazy person, or feeling like a maniac, or like you want to do crazy things, like you want to tear somebody apart, and you're like gritting through your teeth. You know what I mean? It's not becoming, right? It's not becoming. And I think you've got to be really strong to override this energy underneath and let the lion completely envelop and swallow whatever the crazy is, right? Whatever part of yourself you don't understand, because crazy is a word that people use to describe things they do not understand. So when I say you feel like a crazy person, you feel like a person you don't understand. Okay, so let's make that real clear. There's parts of you that you don't understand, and I feel like it's coming out in the beginning of the month, where there's this 10 of Cups energy clarified by the Innocence of Swords. And when I saw it, the instant thought I got was jealousy. It was jealousy. It was seeing someone happy and full and not liking it, right? Or gossiping or talking about this person, almost like you're trying to ruin their 10 of Cups. Or someone's trying to do this to you, right? If it's reversed. And it's because they're not right. They're in a state of crazy. They don't understand why they hate that you're happy. Or you don't understand why you hate that somebody else could be happy, right? It's this Innocence of Swords. It's this petty, gossipy spy. And to be completely honest, it could be like a liar, like someone who stretches or bends the truth to make themselves look better. when they're not, right? This is a very immature and petty energy under the guise of emotional fulfillment. That manifests, okay? That energy, that vibration doesn't feel good, and it does manifest in the physical 3D, like an actual experience. So the universe is teaching you 99% is not 100. The Naked Heart is a special major arcana specific to this deck, and it's the 99% is not 100 card. Clarified by the Five of Pentacles, this is feeling without a home or without a place, and the home is synonymous with self. So you feel like you've lost yourself. Okay. You feel like you've lost yourself, or you've lost your chance at the 10 of Cups, or you've lost your chance at bliss, or you lost your chance at happiness, that you don't have it. It doesn't exist for you. You were left out in the cold. You were abandoned. And the reason why is 99% is not 100, because this crazy part of yourself that you don't understand hasn't been devoured yet. It hasn't been shut down yet. If you're focusing on what somebody else has that you don't, then you're not focusing on what it is that they're doing that you could be doing to achieve it. What mindset are they in that they manifested something you want, and that's not the mindset that you're in? If you want what somebody else has, you have to adopt a mindset that manifests it. That's the beauty of the external mirror. You're taught how to mimic with your inner child all the time. If someone has something that you want and don't have, then what are you not doing and haven't been doing that you don't have it? Right? That's the truth in the heart space. That's where you're conflicted. And the divine is keeping you from being sucked down this black hole. Wands is the suit of spirit. And whatever this fiery black hole, right, going down the rabbit hole, whatever this is that you would completely destroy yourself, like that you would actually bust out of this lion and destroy the lion and make it a costume instead of who you are, like that you would destroy that. I feel like whatever it is that you're jealous over, or whatever anybody else is jealous of you for, like they're not going to be able to destroy it. Spirit's blocking anything from being destroyed, because the truth is the heart is what manifests. The intention and spirit of the heart, the truth in the heart is what manifests. The truth in the heart is that something wants to be brought into form and heal. You're meant to have empathy for another person, because as long as you're holding on to toxicity, you can't manifest 100% from that. 1% toxic is toxic. 1 drop of bleach, you can't drink that in a bottle of water. You know what I mean? The bottle can't be 1% bleach and you could still drink it. Make you sick. You can't do it. You want to drink the water, it's got to be clean. It can't be toxic, not 1%. With the empathy card being the remember card, feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. You've got to know, like if someone was in your life and they're out of your life, and now they have and you don't, like this is a typical case of like watching, like if you break up with somebody, right? And the next person they date is better looking than you, or makes more money than you, or they have something up on you, like whatever it is. It's like being jealous of your ex because they moved on and got better, and you haven't yet. And you haven't yet. And you're in this conflicting stage where you don't have it yet, and so you don't want someone to have it either. But ruining what they have is not the answer, and Spirit's blocking it. Like you have to learn how to create it yourself. You have to learn how to manifest it. And so Spirit's not letting you destroy it because it's your mirror. It's teaching you. Your mirror is teaching you. Your outer experience is your mirror. It's teaching you how to create. Understand that if someone has something that you want, they deserved it. On some level, they went through some shit. Letting go of whatever crazy person inside they didn't understand. Letting their lion, you know what I mean? Like their higher masculine energy, bring it into form. And so now it's like following in the footsteps, creating a ripple, right? Allowing the outer experience to teach you so that you can continue to ripple. Instead of being jealous of people, use them as the gift of the divine giving you the best teacher you could ask for. They're the best teacher that you could ask for because the aspects of them are the aspects of yourself that you can adopt and tweak and fix to manifest. You don't have to lose yourself and be like them, but you can definitely take a note out of their book. You know what I mean? You're you. But you can also have attributes that manifest awesome shit like they did. And I think you got to be really strong in shutting down the toxic within yourself, right? The ego that would scream and be upset. The ego, right, that would scream and be upset. It's a shadow of the Strength card. The slighted heart. The hurt heart. That didn't get what it wants, when really it was getting the lesson it needed in order to get what it wants, because it would have never gotten it otherwise. You would have never gotten it otherwise without this mirror. So I hope this helps, Gem. I hope it helps you in divine time see something from a different perspective, especially in the specific house that Gemini rules for you. Even as a Gemini sun, I would see what house Gemini rules in your chart because it's specific to that area, right, for you. North Node is in Gemini right now, and so is Admetos, and it's retrograding. So this is undoing a lot of ancestral karma. This is having to face value yourself, face the facts of yourself, and it's going to be an interesting transit because they're going to be there for a while. Admetos and North Node are still going to be there for quite a while. So this is a process, okay? This is a process, and it's fine because it's like magic. It's going to come into balance for you when you get the parts of you that you don't understand under control. Under control. You don't have to understand them, but if they're crazy, you don't have to focus on them because it's not going to manifest anything great. Especially if it feels like this, right? Especially if jealousy is a part of it or envy is a part of it. Inner work has to get done. Spirit's helping you and Spirit's protecting you because the truth is your heart wants to heal and your heart wants to move forward. So trust. If you feel like you don't have a home, a place, a purpose, your person, your one, whatever it is that you feel like you don't have or whatever you feel like you lost. If you lost something, it's because it was meant to be replaced with better. That goes for everything. That's why exes move on and find the next best thing, because you're going to do the same thing. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to find someone that's better for you than they were. Someone that will stick around because they didn't. You know what I mean? They weren't meant to. They weren't meant to, or the person you're supposed to be with wouldn't be able to come in. And it's about getting in that vibration to let your new person come in or be able to move in their direction. Because you can't line up with them if you're in this energy, you know? So feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. Be happy for other people. Be happy for other people in this life. Be happy for them. It doesn't matter what the past was. Be happy for other people who have, period. Whether they're close or they're strangers. Let whatever this is go. And move forward into your magic. Keep the ripple going. Let the balance come in. Let the magic happen. When you release the crazy parts. Or at least the parts that drive you nuts within yourself. Okay? Eat those parts of you up for breakfast. Like, nah, I ain't dealing with that part of me today. Nah, I'm going to be clear today. Nah, I ain't going there in my thoughts today. No. No, I got shit to enjoy. I got shit to do. I got stuff to create. I got my own life to build. I'm focusing on me. I'm happy for me. I'm going to be proud of me tomorrow. I'm going to be proud of myself right now. I'm going to be proud of myself right now because I'm doing the shit today that I'm going to look back and be proud of myself tomorrow. I'm going to create the facts and hindsight of who I am with my choices. And I'm going to create the reality that I want by taking the steps to do it. I'm going to create it. Instead of tearing somebody else down or trying to interfere in their happiness, I'm just going to create my own. Thank whoever it was for teaching you that it's possible and that it exists, or you wouldn't even be striving for it because you still think it's completely non-existent, right? It exists. It just has to exist for you. So, until next time, Gem, Divine Rebel Racy, signing off. Remember always, love each other, and most importantly, love yourselves. Take care, guys.